The Daily Purge. Why are you not crushing it? You ever ask yourself that? Why you're not crushing it? Maybe you got a few answers for yourself there too. They're probably excuses, aren't they? I know I had them, so don't feel bad. Why aren't you crushing it? Why? Think about that for a second. Have you ever thought about why you're not crushing it, or are you just looking at what you're not supposed to be doing, what you should be doing? Huh? What is it? I have this discussion almost every single day. I was just in a private group doing a speech, and I just talked about creating space, and I talked about crushing it. I talked about how that the people are attracted to your certainty behind your voice. They're attracted to the certainty in the life that you lead. They're attracted to the things that you have in your life because of the certainty that you have in you. And that's just about believing in yourself. And as you know, you only can be accepted, embraced, and loved to the degree that you accept and embrace and love yourself. If you think that's hokey, think that's wishy-washy, well, then that might be an issue for you. I don't know how to do this. Let me get rid of this before I forget, because I had this on for a podcast. Let me take that off there. Boom. There we go. So just my name. Sorry about that. Hey, Olga, how you doing? So if you're not crushing it, it's because you don't believe that you can crush it. That's literally the only reason. And you're probably saying to yourself, well, I believe I can, but I don't have the right knowledge, or I don't get the break, or I'm in a job and I need to. You're where you are because you chose to be there. And I know that's harsh, isn't it? It's really, really harsh to think about that. When you're a child, you have no choice. When you're a grown-up and you're an adult, then you have a choice. Well, I'm in a marriage. I can't. That's a choice. No one forced you to get married, right? No one's forcing you to stay married. I know there's morals and there's religious reasons and things like that. But if you really break it down, if you really, really had to make a move, if you really, really had to make a difference in your life, would you do it? And the number one reason why people don't do it is because they're worried about change. I can't do this. I can't do that. That would be too difficult. That would hurt people. This kind of stuff. Do you live your life for you, or do you live your life for somebody else? The way you're going to crush it is to live wholly and fully for yourself first. Your partner is not responsible for your happiness. They're responsible for making you happier. Responsible for making you better. You have to be good first with yourself. You have to love yourself first. You have to be accepting yourself first, period. This is how true power comes out. And the power's not on the outside. You can learn. You can study. You can take courses. You can have a list of accomplishments. You can have double, triple, quadruple degrees. And that will not fulfill you unless, one, you apply that knowledge and duplicate it, and it cascades forward, creating wealth for you, and I mean wealth within and without, right? And you love yourself and you're certain of who you are. If you don't have those, you're never going to reach your full potential. It's simple as that. I can tell you that, and I'll tell you why, because I'm just learning it over the last few years. I thought I knew it, then you make a leap and bound, and like, my goodness. And then you're at a good place, like, man, I'm crushing it. And then again, oh my gosh, I have so much more potential. And you go up again, afternoon, Richard, and you go up again, and your potential goes higher and higher. If you think there's an end to this, don't, because that's the end. If you want there never to be an end, then don't think about it being an end. You're always going to climb. Your vibrations will get higher. The frequency will get higher. You're going to meet those more people. It's going to speed up. You control it. You dictate your own reality. You decide who and what you're going to do and who you're going to do it with. Frequency. I know it sounds hokey, but I can tell you this, that the level of contacts, the level of people that were around, the level of and I don't want to say level because that gives it the wrong, the frequency. Apply, duplicate, and cascade knowledge forward, and of course, love yourself. Of course, Olga, and why is that? Because other people see that and they will emulate it, and you will elevate those around you, making your life better, repelling negativity, increasing that frequency more and more as the days go by. And guess what? It just gets better and better and better, opening more and more doors for you, opening up more and more opportunities for you, you seeing more and more into the future, and what not based on your past, right? Not based on your past. You learn from the past, you dictate the new future. Change what you didn't like. Don't replicate it. Right? A lot of people live that same life over and over and over and over again because they keep doing the same thing. And they're saying, I'm stuck. I was born this way, or I was raised this way, so it has to be that way. I was told this, so now I think that. It's a choice. Once you realize that, it's a choice. If you don't realize it, obviously, sometimes you get assistance. and working those thoughts out. But once you know that, then it's a choice for real. I know it sounds hard. I know it. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. I know it sounds difficult when I say it like that. But if you back up and ask yourself, when did you ever make a hard decision that you knew afterwards was like, oh my God, I can't believe it took so long to make that decision? I know everyone right there is going, oh yeah, I remember that one. That's every day. That's every day. You know, there's decisions that we got to make too. I got to make. Lane's got to make. But you know how hard it is? Hey, brother, what's up, Sam B. Silver? You know how hard it is? It's not hard at all, because I know that whatever is presented to me, and when I use my intuition and I follow my inner compass, that it's just what the moment called for. And so I can embrace that and create as I move forward with my imperfect action. I can imagine that. Imagine not having the thoughts in your head every single day about how, who, what are they saying? What do I expect? Oh, what about them? And oh man, I hope this happens and I hope that happens. What if you don't have those thoughts anymore? What if you realize that every single day that that's what's happening is exactly what the moment called for? Oh, thanks, Liz. You're on. Imagine that. Knowing every single day it's just what the moment called for and accepting that, no matter what it is. Like Lane and I and Sarah, our other partner, and Rick, the other partner, we have a situation right now where we were at the pinnacle of something and it looks like it's not working out. So what did? We just shifted and we're doing it ourselves. Right? And it's freaking huge. And one of them, we're saying like, oh man, we wasted so much time. I'm like, no, we didn't. We're only here because of that. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? That's how you turn something negative into positive. It's just what the moment called for. Think about that for a second. Apply that to today. Apply it to yesterday. Anything that upsets you, anything that made you mad, anything that sort of set you off, imagine embracing that as it's just what the moment called for. Huh? How does that change everything? First of all, how does it change your mood and your energy toward those around you? And let's say it, that's the most important thing, isn't it? It's the most important thing. The most natural state to be in. I want so much people to know this is a way to get opportunities to come to you. Liz nails it. Liz is an incredible person. I just came out of her group just now. She's like an angel, just giving to so many people. And her business is ridiculously exploding. So is her network, and so is her groups, and it's all over the world. It's crazy. It's within like 2 months. It's incredible. Why? Because she embraces who she truly is and loves it. Oh, Mohammed, long time no see. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hey, Georgie, how are you? Yes, indeed. So that's pretty much it for today. You know, the Daily Purge, again, just so you know, the Daily Purge is me purging what's in my mind from what I did today. So it's never scripted or preconceived. So sometimes I might repeat myself, but hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Repetition is the mother of all learning, right? And guess what? Hey, George. Thanks, Sam. And guess what? Repetition makes you better at what you do, and it creates a response to the situation without a thought, which is what in the end? It's intuition, isn't it? Oof, man, train that intuition. Hey, Cole, how you doing? James, ready to see you next week. So yes, I'm going to be on this podcast next week. Yes, legends. Can't wait. Awesome. What a great one. Hey, Hasna. Nice to see you. All right. That's it for today. I hope you have a fantastic one. And I was talking today. There's one great unifier in this world. One great unifier that all of us in the world, no matter how much separation they try, how much division they try, it doesn't matter. What's the one great unifier? Think about it. What could that be? Peace, Sam. The one great unifier is that one thing that every single human on the planet seeks. We all have that one thing in common. You ready for it? Think you can handle it? Love, of course. But this is the one thing that we can all agree on. Farting. There you go, Liz. That's about. All right. The one thing that everyone connects everyone in the world is the one thing that everyone pursues without a doubt. And that is what? Quality of life. It's up to you. Go out and get it. Make it happen. Love you guys. Thanks so much for the support, as always. See you tomorrow.